It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm nursing a coffee, staring out my kitchen window. And there's this woman, our HOA dictator, Linda, jamming a key into my front door like she's cracking a safe. The lock clicks, the door swings open, and she steps inside with this smug grin, like she's just won the lottery. Then my wife, Sarah, walks out from the hallway, holding something that makes Linda stop dead, like she's been hit with a freeze ray. Her face goes from cocky to pure panic in half a second. Hey, I'm Mike Carter, and this is the story of how our quiet little life in Willow Creek turned into a full-blown suburban thriller. If you've ever had a neighbor from hell or an HOA that thinks they're the FBI, drop your craziest story in the comments. And dying to know I'm not alone. Let me take you back to how this all started. 6 months ago, Sarah and I moved into Willow Creek, this picture-perfect neighborhood in the Midwest. White picket fences, kids on bikes, the whole deal. We thought we'd hit the jackpot. A cozy house, friendly neighbors, maybe a barbecue or two. Then we met Linda, the HOA president, who rolled up on move-in day with a smile that screamed, "I'm watching you," and a rule book thicker than a phone book. "We keep Willow Creek pristine," she said, handing us the packet like it was the 10 Commandments. I'm a building inspector for the city, so I'm used to rules, and I figured, okay, no big deal, we'll play nice. Big mistake. 3 days in, we get our first violation. Notice our mailbox is leaning half an inch too far to the left. Half an inch. I'm thinking, who's out here with a protractor measuring mailboxes? But I fix it because, new neighborhood, let's keep the peace. A week later, another notice. Our trash can was out 9 hours early. 9 hours. Not a week. Not a day 9 freaking hours. Sarah laughed it off, said Linda's just a control freak with too much time, but I started getting this weird feeling like we'd moved next to a drill sergeant with a vendetta. Then it got weirder. I'm up early one morning, and there's Linda at our front door, trying key after key from this massive ring, muttering about compliance checks. Each key's got a little tag addresses I realize from other houses in the neighborhood. My stomach drops. This isn't just about our mailbox. Sarah's next to me at the window, her face tight, and she whispers, "Is she trying to break in?" Not scared, though more like she's sizing Linda up like a boxer before a fight. I say, "Call the cops," but Sarah's already scribbling in her notebook, the one she uses for her legal assistant job, jotting down every move Linda makes. Outside, Linda's getting pissed none of her keys work, yet and she starts snapping photos of our yard, our driveway, like she's building a case against us. I've had enough. I storm out and yell, "Linda, what the hell are you doing?" She spins around, not even embarrassed, just annoyed like I'm the one interrupting her. "Emergency inspection," she snaps, waving her key ring like it's a badge. "Your exterior violations require interior verification." Violations? Our lawn's mowed. Our paint's fine. What is she talking about? She flips through a clipboard stacked with forms, photos, measurements, rattling off nonsense. Fence height variance, unapproved flowerbed mulch, driveway alignment issues. It's like she's inventing crimes. Sarah steps out, and the air changes like a storm's rolling in. She's all calm menace, 5'5" of pure steel. "Linda," she says, sweet as venom, "show me the HOA bylaws giving you emergency access to our house." Linda blinks, thrown off, then doubles down. "Board authorities confidential," she says, but her voice wavers. Sarah's not having it. Under state law, any HOA claim over private property needs documented proof. Show me the board minutes, the legal justification, anything. Linda's got nothing, and she knows it. She storms off, leaving a violation notice demanding we let her inside within 48 hours. Sarah just smiles, but it's not her usual smile. It's sharp, like she's already 3 steps ahead. That night, I'm tossing and turning, thinking about Linda's keys, when I hear it scratching at the door, 11 p.m. I creep to the window, and there's Linda again, not with keys this time, but actual lock-picking tools, like she's auditioning for a heist movie. My hands are shaking as I wake Sarah. She's back, and she's got burglary gear. Sarah's up in a second. No panic, just focus. Record it, she says, grabbing her phone. I call 911, and the dispatcher's all, "Sir, are you sure it's not a lost key?" I'm like, "Lady, my neighbors don't break in at midnight with professional tools." By the time the cops show up, Linda's gone, vanished into the dark like some HOA ninja. Sarah's inspecting the lock scratches, taking notes like a detective. "We're changing the locks tomorrow," she says, "and getting cameras." I'm like, "Sarah, this is a neighborhood spat, not a crime spree." She looks at me, dead serious. "Mike, this isn't about trash cans anymore. This is felony territory." The next morning, we're installing new deadbolts when Linda shows up again, this time with a locksmith in tow, some poor guy who looks like he's regretting his life choices. She's waving more paperwork, claiming structural safety concerns. Sarah shuts it down fast. "If you touch our lock, you're committing criminal property damage," she tells the locksmith, recording everything. The guy packs up, muttering, "I'm not going to jail for HOA crap." Linda's livid, screaming about community authority, but Sarah just keeps demanding legal proof, and Linda's got zilch. Then Linda says something that hits like a punch. "You can't run from your past, Mike. People like you always pay for what you've done." I freeze. What's she talking about? I'm a building inspector. I catch code violations, not start feuds. But her eyes are personal, like she knows me. Before I can ask, a cop car pulls up. It's Officer Daniels, and he looks exhausted, like he's dealt with Linda before. "Mrs. Harmon," he says. Harmon, not Wilson. Her last name's Harmon, and I catch a weird vibe. Sarah's voice is ice. How many times has Mrs. Harmon tried this with other neighbors? Daniel shifts, uncomfortable. "Ma'am, I can't discuss that, but she has no legal right to enter your home." Then it clicks. Linda calls him Tom. They're married. Linda's been using her cop husband to bully the neighborhood. Daniels admits it, looking like he'd rather be anywhere else. "She's my wife, but she's got no authority here." "I'm sorry." Linda's fuming, promising formal action as she storms off. I turn to Sarah. "Okay, what's going on? You're acting like you've got a law degree and a badge." She hesitates, then says, "I've been digging into Linda's background, Mike. Something's off. No job, no credit history, but she paid cash for a $500,000 house. That's not normal." My head's spinning. "You think she's hiding something?" Sarah's eyes darken. "I think Linda Harmon isn't her real name." That night, Sarah's on her laptop, showing me files, photos of our house, our routines taken over months. Linda's been stalking us, knowing when we leave, when we shop, everything. Then Sarah drops the bomb. "Your inspection 3 years ago, the one that shut down Rick Larson's construction site?" Linda's his sister. Rick Larson, I remember him. A contractor I cited for using substandard materials, faking safety certifications. His building collapsed. Injured workers could have killed people. He went to prison, died in a fight 6 months later. Linda blames me, thinks I targeted him out of spite. Sarah's phone rings, and her face goes white. "It's my contact," she says, stepping away. When she comes back, she's all business. "Linda's filed complaints against you with the city, claiming you abuse your authority on Rick's case. She's got a lawyer, and they're coming for us." My heart sinks. Even if it's nonsense, fighting this could ruin Meligal fees, my job, everything. Then our security cameras ping. Linda's back, with a crew, professional gear, measuring our house like they're planning a takeover. I show Sarah a text from an unknown number. "You destroyed my family. Now I'm taking yours." The next morning, 8 a.m., Linda's at our door again, bold as hell, with a shiny new key that actually works. She's got a team, 6 people, moving like they're SWAT, ready to inspect our house. I'm freaking out, calling for Sarah, but she's gone poof, vanished, even though she was here 10 minutes ago. Linda unlocks our door, steps inside, grinning like she's conquered us. I'm about to lose it when Sarah appears from the hallway, calm as ever, holding a document that looks like it came straight from a courtroom. "Linda Harmon," she says, voice like steel, "this is your arrest warrant." Linda freezes, her clipboard crashing to the floor, keys spilling everywhere. Her face is a horror movie shock, fear, the works. "Arrest warrant?" she chokes out. "You're just a legal assistant." Sarah steps closer. "Actually, I'm a federal investigator. You're under arrest for stalking, harassment, and conspiracy to intimidate federal witnesses." My jaw drops. Federal investigator? My wife. Linda's crew bolts as 2 cops plus Officer Daniels show up. Daniels looks broken, cuffing his own wife. "Linda, you knew this was wrong," he says, voice heavy. As they take her away, Sarah turns to me. "Mike, I've been with the FBI's fraud task force for years. I was assigned to protect you after Rick's case, because his network swore revenge. I didn't plan to fall in love, but I did. My world's collapsing. Our marriage, our life, was it all a cover?" Sarah swears her feelings were real, but I'm reeling. Then the news hits. Fake audio of me threatening Rick surfaces, painting me as a corrupt inspector. It's my voice, clear as day, but I never said those things. My job's gone. Reporters are at our door. Neighbors turn on us. Even I start doubting myself. Did I screw up? Sarah's on the phone for hours, talking digital forensics, and when she's done, she's got proof. The audio's a deep fake, built from scraps of my voice. Linda's network's been framing inspectors like me for years. The truth comes out. Rick's operation was a massive fraud, endangering lives across states. Linda wasn't just his sister. She was his partner, orchestrating everything. My inspection blew it all up, and she wanted me to pay. 6 months later, I'm at the White House, getting a medal for integrity, which feels insane. Linda's in prison for 25 years, her network's busted, and the industry's got new safety rules because of us. Sarah's still with the FBI, but she's also my wife, for real now, though we're working through the lies in therapy. Our neighbors threw us a block party, and those letters from workers whose lives we saved, that's what keeps me going. So what's the takeaway? Sometimes doing your job makes you a target, but the truth has a way of winning if you hold on. And love? It's messy, complicated, but worth fighting for, even when it starts with a badge and a secret. What about you? Ever had a neighbor or HOA pull something this wild? Drop it in the comments. Let's hear your stories. Did we do the right thing? Or should we have handled Linda differently? Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one, where we dive into another story that proves life's crazier than any movie.